Hey, what's up, everybody? Triple B here with you. I hope you guys are having a great day. I know I had a pretty amazing day. Just a couple days ago, got to go to the Philly card show with my boy Scotty from Aranya Boys. We were out there for Friday night, the first night of the show. Uh, Scotty, thank you for going along. You made the 2-hour drive from where we live here in central Pennsylvania to just outside of Philadelphia, go by like a 10 or 20-minute car ride. Thank you for the great laughs, the amazing stories, the amazing conversation. Wouldn't have been nearly as much fun without you going along, so thank you for that. Also, 2 other channels I want to shout out here. If you guys aren't watching, I highly recommend you do. The first one being Eric Those Back Pages. The guy is just loaded with fun information, awesome information. But he has inspired me to want to put myself on this side of the camera and put myself out there, not just for myself to look back on and reminisce, but family, friends, loved ones. Yeah, why not? I mean, if I'm going to do the YouTube thing, why not put myself out there, not just my hands and my voice all the time? So, Eric, thank you for the inspiration with that. And also, with going to the Philly Card Show, my primary mission or goal was to pick up a specific vintage player era card of one gentleman. Wanted to get a slabbed card, so I stayed focused on that for most of the day. The big thing that kept going through my mind was buy the card, not the grade, and I think it worked out in the end. I'm super happy with the purchase I made, so we'll be showing that off here shortly. But I want to give a huge shout out to Mike, baseball collector, for the inspiration to want to grow the vintage side of my collection. As you guys have seen over the last year, I do 99% modern cards, ripping boxes and packs and just having fun chasing those rookies down, the autos, all those hot cards. And I'm going to continue to do that. I just love ripping packs. But I now want to also focus on expanding my channel and growing the vintage part of my collection as well. So, Mike, thank you so much for the inspiration to do this side of it now. I love watching your all your 3-decade set registries, your Hall of Fame signature registries, the last Topps card of every Hall of Famer. So, guys, I will link these channels down below, but go check them out. If you're not already currently watching them, I highly, highly recommend it. So guys, thank you so much for the inspiration to basically create this style of video. And with that, this is the first time I'm putting myself on this side of the camera for a good portion of the opening. So working with a new setup here. So guys, let me know how the lighting looks, how the sound sounds, how the audio sounds. Now, I don't have a microphone. I am just working off of some natural light coming in the window and one light above me here. So let me know how it looks and sounds. I'm always open to suggestions and listening to ways to try to improve things. So without further ado, I will quit rambling and we'll flip the camera around. We'll show off some cards. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. So we are back. So let's jump in. Let's do a quick little show and tell. I have 3 slab cards that are currently in my collection. One of them is a PSA graded card. These first 2 are from 2018 Leaf Cut Signatures Hall of Fame edition. First one is Buck Leonard. He played in the Negro Leagues for the Homestead Grays out near Pittsburgh. So very cool. And then the second one of these that I have is Fergie Jenkins. Played with the Cubs. That is obviously a cut off of one of the Hall of Fame cards. So very cool. They are slabbed. They're not graded or nothing. They are from Leaf. But again, I think I picked them up. They were like $20 at Target last year. You got 1 slab per box. So I figured why not pick up a couple cut signatures of some Hall of Famers. And then prior to going to the Philly show, I had 1 PSA slabbed card in my collection. And that was 1968 Topps PSA 4 Brooks Robinson. Picked this card up about a year ago. Picked it up for just a couple bucks at a flea market. You know, I'm like, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, Hall of Fame third baseman from the Orioles. Got to have that for my collection. It was my first slabbed card ever. It's actually my only PSA graded card. The other two slabs that I bought at Philly, you'll see they are not PSA graded, but still super excited for that. So now let's get into what I picked up at the show. We have a couple just regular modern cards. The first one, Scotty from Aranya Boys picked up for me, and that is this 2019 Heritage Nolan Arenado action variation. So very cool. I like this guy. Also, speaking of Arenado, I did my first PSA submission with going out there as well. I did send in 2 of his rookie cards. So we will see what they graded. You can see there's 12 different cards on that list. Total of 13 cards. There's 2 Ronald Acuna rookies that I sent in. There was a 13th card I added to that. If you saw in my last video, I pulled that sweet super short print Pete Alonso out of Heritage High Number variation. So they let me add that to it at the last minute and send that in. So can't wait for the 2 or 3 months to get them back. We'll review them here on the channel and see what grades we got. But again, I'm trying to stay focused about collecting the card, not the grade. So if they grade out high, that is great. The second card Scotty picked up for me was this Trey Mancini 2016 Elite Extra Edition Prospect Auto. So again, Scotty, thank you for those 2 cards. I greatly appreciate it. These next 3 cards I picked up from the same dealer. Got them all in a lot for $20. First one being a first Bowman Chrome of Tyler Mahle. I think is how you say his name. I know he was a rookie in 2018. Pitched half decent then. Pitched pretty good in 2019. So I figured it worked out to be like $1 for this card. Why not throw it in there? It is a first Bowman Chrome Auto. All it takes is for him to have one stellar breakout year. So very nice. The next one, same thing. This guy had a great 2019. Just signed a contract, re-signed with the Twins. That is a Topps Chrome rookie of Jake Odorizzi. Rookie auto there, so very cool. The next card, the third card out of that little lot, this is a PC card for me. I really like this guy. I think he has a bright future. That is a first Bowman Chrome Prospect card of Austin Hayes. So very cool. I picked, like I said, those 3 cards up for $20. This one, I've been looking at them, and they're like $20 on eBay. Plus you have your shipping and your fees and taxes. So I picked this up as well as 2 other cards for $20 out there. So very nice. And if that one was pretty cool, you're gonna like this one. And that is the same card, but that is a Beckett slabbed 9.5 gem mint, 10 on the autograph. As you can see, it is got a 9.5 on centering, 9.5 corners, 9.5 surface, and 10 on the edges. I actually picked this one up before I bought the raw one, but again, I got amazing deals on both of them, so I can't complain. This is a guy I PC. And again, I think he struggled in 2018. He spent all of 19 in AAA and came up for the last couple weeks of the season in September and just had a fantastic day. His defense and his fielding was on point. Just running balls down, robbing hits, stealing home runs, and he was batting his butt off as well. So I think this guy can have a bright future going forward if he can keep it together. And lastly, the big card I picked up, which was the focal point on my trip to Philadelphia. I spent pretty much the entire day until I found this card. Actually, I found it earlier in the day, but it took me until about 10 minutes before the show closed to actually purchase it and make my decision. I was on the fence about it between this card and another card, and I ultimately gave in and bought this one. So I don't care if I got a good deal or not. I'm super happy with the card. I think the card looks fantastic. It has great eye appeal to me. But it is a 1966 Topps Mickey Mantle SGC 2.5. I think it looks fantastic with the black borders around it in the holder. But I paid $85 for it. I'm thrilled with that. The other card I looked at was a PSA 1 of a 69 Mantle that was in really bad shape. And the guy wanted basically the same money for it. He wanted $80 for it. And everything kept telling me buy the card, not the grade. And this one yet was graded higher, but I just love the eye appeal on it better. You know, it's pretty well centered. It's not perfectly centered, but I think the centering looks good on it. The back looks fantastic. There's a little stain or browning down here at the bottom, but very cool. The only other thing is, I don't know if the camera, if you can see it, is right up here by the Y in Yankees. There looks like there is a pen or pencil mark on it, so I'm sure that affected the grade on it as well. But there it is, my first ever Mickey Mantle card, period, let alone to be my first Slab Mantle card. It is my second vintage Hall of Fame card in my collection, but this going forward is going to be, along with the Brooks, the two cornerstones of my collection, and I look forward to continuing to grow my vintage Slab collection. Again, I got to give a huge shout out to Mike, Baseball Collector, for the inspiration to want to grow this part of my collection, and just showing some amazing cards that made me go, gosh, I wish I could own one of them. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I picked up. Hope you enjoyed the new format at the intro. I don't know if I'll do it on every video, but I'm gonna try to start doing it a little more regularly. But there you guys have it. Yeah, I'm blown away with how the day went. I'm super ecstatic. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. So again, I thank you all for tuning in and checking it out. I will be seeing you soon. Later.